record on cassettes. I had a Tascam 4-track recorder.
I used to do the same thing, like on cassettes.
Yeah.
I used to do it on the there's like this little mixer, and I used to plug it into like the inline to the cassette into there's like this double, I think it was like the rack. It had like two sides, A and B. So I used to plug it into a mixer, and then so I can actually hear the sounds we had into the mixer. Then you'll put one tape on one side and let it play, and then they'll go through the other side, and then we'll do it again. Just put it in this side now and get another blank, and then put the blank in, and that's how you do your overlays.
Yeah, because a 4-track recorder is like you put the cassette in. The first 2 tracks are on the A side, and then the other 2 tracks are on the B side, but they're going in reverse. So like if you put it in if you put it in the regular radio, you'll flip it over and you'll hear the sound going in reverse. But it's like the 4-track recorder, you could just take that to the studio, put your inputs into it, and then there was people that had bigger track recorders. You could have a 16-track recorder, 32-track recorder.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because there wasn't no Pro Tools or nothing out then. It was just like you just had to do everything.
It was like reel to reels.
Yeah, DATs. I used DATs.
DATs, yeah.
And then Pro Tools came out.
Man, the very first one I got was Audacity. I don't know if you remember Audacity.
I think I remember it.
Man, I had that on Windows XP.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what it looked like. I remember
that thing, man. That thing ancient. I remember only recorders in mono. You had to like add a track, like how I used to do it. I used to take I used to record just a left channel, and then I record just a right channel, and then I submerge them together to be able to get a stereo. Oh man, it was so much work though. And then when you record the latency, oh my god, that latency was horrible. Like I can't believe we used to record enough where we had to like move it back on track. Like everything you record, you had to like move it over. Like we just knew. I said, all right, when you're done with that, I'm just gonna hit that. Just move it over. Yeah.
Like before Pro Tools stuff,
you
would spend you would spend days in the studio. Because you had to do a lot of stuff over and over, especially if you were sampling. You had to get it just right. It wasn't no real way to really correct it.
Never. Oh my god. Well, you had to cut it. Then you had to cut the sister off.
Well, I wasn't. That was like before my time. But it was still studios using reel-to-reels. But I never did the reels. It was like DATs were coming in when I started recording as a kid. So it was like the dudes older than me, plus I started about 14. So the dudes older than me, they were doing reel to reel. And I was coming in where 8-track recorders were coming in. The DATs came in, which was really, it looked like a little mini CD. But it was like a inside of a fat cassette.
Oh, so it's thicker.
Yeah, it was just a thicker tape.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was the same tape that used to go into camcorders back in the day.
Okay, so
not the VHS, but the small 8-DAT tape.
The real thing, yeah. They were like,
same thing.